Last ones to go. And they're in the gate for the mile. And the runners away in the Longacres Mile. Clovis Connection is hustled away smartly from the inside with DeChambeau and Phantom Ride together, and they take it round the first turn, and it's Clovis Connection who comes away clear length. DeChambeau is up to the outside, racing next. Phantom Ride is running on third. 5-Star General 5 off the leader. Armadillo settled in at the inside of that. Giant Game next up to the outside. 2 back to Il Bellator. Slews Tiz Whiz from third last. Then there's a length and a half. Back to Surprisingly Perfect, lingering towards the tail. And Muncie, and they head up midway up the back stretch. And out front, Clovis Connection, the leader by a length. DeChambeau is right there. Armadillo much closer today. Third at the rail. Giant Game is poised on the outside. 5-Star General and Joe Bravo making their move now. There goes 5-Star General on the go from the outside. Prince Abu Dhabi not far behind is gaining as well. They've just over a quarter mile to go in the mile. And Clovis Connection trying to take them all the way. Armadillo is chasing, and 5-Star General from the outside. Prince Abu Dhabi as well, center of the race course. Clovis Connection is bounding away with a furlong to go. And it's Clovis Connection. Here comes 5-Star General in one final surge. These two to the line. Clovis Connection, 5-Star General hit the line together. It's a photo finish in the mile.
Drama in the 89th Longacres Mile. What a finish. Washington racing history right there. And of course, what better horse to do it than 5-Star General. He wins his second consecutive Longacres Mile. We've only have one non-Washington bred in the Washington Thoroughbred Hall of Fame, but I got a feeling he's eligible down the road. Ken El-Hadaf had 90 seats taken for the mile. Ken, what about these other 200 people that came out here?
I don't know who they are, but I'm glad they're here. I want to give honor and praise to every human being from the second this colt was dropped, who loved him and cared for him. The grooms and the shoe farriers and the jockeys and the exercise riders, and every trainer that trained this horse before Doris, and every jockey who risked his or her life on that racetrack. And then I was honored, Marlene and I, and privileged. Our wonderful trainer, Doris, her last season, we got 5-Star General. And when the year was over, we couldn't let go because he is everything I was taught from my childhood that racing is. Courage, beauty, strength, power, and the will to overcome the odds. That horse today and this jockey today, this Hall of Fame to be one of the greatest jockeys who's ever lived, both physically and in his corazon, in his heart, won that race. They willed it. Not for me, not for Marlene, but for you, for racing, for the greatness this sport can be. I want to honor my grandfather who had the dream of a race for a mile, $10,000 in 1935. And my father who carried on that dream, and my brother and our whole family, and what racing has been for us. We are so humbled to be here today and honored and privileged. So, I guess that's all there is to say.
Kathy Coffey, our honorary steward, has the beautiful mile trophy. Altea Stable, that's 2 for Ken and Alteas, and you've only got 1 to catch your grandfather, Joe Gottstein. Aaron, your son here, your wife Marlene, your brother Ken, or your brother Mike is here.
And my daughters Allison and Andrea right there.
What a horse race. And Ken said it, Joe Bravo and 5-star General, a tremendous team. Joe, a little different trip than last year. You were a little wide, a few lengths more off the pace, and a lot of eyes on you. You made it happen. The horse made it happen. Congratulations.
Thanks. I didn't do nothing. This horse is a warrior. We said it in this morning on breakfast with Kenny, being so thankful for everything. And Grant, you had this race ready because he overcame everything. He really did. It shows the will to win what the horse did.
Joe Bravo with a memorable mile ride. And trainer Grant Forster has won his 3rd Longacres Mile. Young Forster.
And I just want to honor Grant because from the day Doris turned the horse over to him, he listened to him, the horse, and himself, and had this happen. What a gift you've given us.
You guys said last year, you know, it'd be great if everything worked out, if we could come back and defend, and you gave us a memory for Washington racing history. Congratulations, Grant Forster.
Yeah, I'd like to first congratulate the runner-up. I mean, what a brilliant race he ran, and Blaine is a dear friend, and it was, you know, I would have taken a dead heat, though both horses deserve to win, and I'm just, you know, I'm over the moon for 5-star General. He's just every trainer's dream, and for him to get the victory today, so hard fought, so well earned, and he deserves his place in Longacres Mile history.
He has earned it. Trooper 7, Simply Majestic, Striker PhD, and 5-star General, back-to-back winners of the Longacres Mile.